If people are looking to get really low interest rates, then that's going to change. You guys have probably heard that the Biden administration is working on this Build Back Better Act. $1.75 trillion. It's all this money, stimulus money they're going to put into circulation, okay? There's one item on here called the SALT deduction. So that means state and local taxes. So one of the things that changed when the Trump administration passed their big tax change, tax deduction was limited to $10,000. All right, and if you guys know much about like Texas has pretty high property tax rates, right? So if you're gonna pay over $10,000 in property taxes, then the tax code would say, oh, you're limited to $10,000. So people going and buying $1 million homes, all of a sudden they got penalized for buying $1 million homes because they couldn't deduct all their property taxes because it was capped. So this bill is coming in and they're trying to raise the deduction from $10,000 to $80,000. The thing that we saw was people weren't buying secondary homes. So this will open up opportunity for people to buy second homes again. So the other two things that drive real estate are employment, right? If people have jobs, they're gonna buy houses. If people have good wages, they're gonna buy houses. We're starting to see the unemployment rate go down. Well, the Federal Reserve just came out just last week and said, hey, inflation has been at the highest levels that we've seen in probably 30 years, 40 years. And it's being consistent, which means it's happened over 2 quarters. And so the fact that inflation is above their target, which was 2% for the last 2 quarters, they're saying it's time to start raising interest rates. Because what'll happen is when you raise interest rates, well then purchasing power goes down, which means pricing in general will eventually start to come down. That's how they battle inflation, is by raising rates. Well, the problem is if people are looking to get really low interest rates, then that's gonna change. If you're wanting to wait till spring, and I'm talking to a client now, it's like, well, wait a minute, we got low inventory, we still got a strong market, and if rates are gonna go up, it's gonna affect buyer demand. So I would probably encourage you to put it on the market now and see what we can do. But I mean, the best thing you can always work with is the market today.